Welcome back to another episode of Yawd Talk, the unfiltered Jamaican podcast. If you ever know what they are talking about that. Listen, man.
It's a joy.
We're glad to be back, yo.
Yeah.
Why does that tell me what I'm going to say? Enjoy recording the podcast.
Yeah.
Why do you enjoy it?
No, just the vibe.
What do you enjoy about it?
Alright, that's the vibe. It's just like, not really, it's not scripted. And then, alright, and it just flow, you know? We just have a regular conversation. Like, we normally that have this, man. And we say, yo, just record it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let the world see it, you know?
How was your weekend, man?
Weekend good, isn't it? It was really good weekend.
What are your thoughts on the reaction to the last video?
Nah, it's actually good and surprising, but good. It's just like, yo, where all of them people are there are like...
They were waiting.
They really missed us or something. So thanks to the support.
Yeah, they were waiting. They were waiting.
Keep it going, you know? And instead of texting me, the people that want to know, just go up on YouTube and tell you exactly how I feel. That's what I say.
It's your fault, you know, that.
Yeah,
so...
so...
You lock off the phone and then I make them force them to go come.
Yeah, you know? So big up for that still.
Yeah, listen, man, I'm grateful for the support and the engagement that I get from people. Mm-hmm. You know, so... Listen, man, we really appreciate all of our fans. All of our fans.
Yeah, well, I keep going.
And remember, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe.
Done.
So what we talking about today, B?
Well...
What's on your mind?
No, basically, it's like... I guess it's society we're living in and like... Even now with dancehall culture and them thing, that, you know, it's just this whole me thing. It's all about me. See what I say? Nobody really think about the other person or like... You know, consider other people's feelings, really. You know what I say?
Okay.
And also, like, where them expect certain things from you, but they don't want to give it.
Okay.
You know what I say? That's like a broad statement. It can be like a relationship. It can be, like we say now, dancehall culture. It just even at work.
Zin?
The people in general.
Okay, so let's back up a little bit so we give some context to how we even get here, right?
Yeah.
If you're not familiar, Twin of Twins, they do Jamaican satire.
Exactly.
But before that, they're musicians.
Exactly.
They're writers, producers, artists.
Yeah, they make skit, like what they call skit comedy or whatever, or sketch comedy.
Right, but even before that, they're musicians like Bounty Killer, Vibes Cartel, etc. They're also ghostwriters for a lot of our favorite artists.
Yep. Sure are.
So we have to give them props there as musicians first.
Same.
Now, what they're probably most known for is like the Stereotypes series.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
The Stereotypes series is like an album of, it's a storytelling, Jamaican storytelling.
Pretty much, yeah.
And I think at its best,
you
understand what I say? But then for somebody come out to like a cartoon feed or something.
Right.
Because they're really talented.
But even, let's to interject like a bit, like, because they had intentions of doing that. Because I see it in an interview.
Them talk about it.
Yeah, and one of them say, yo, even like I said, we're promoter own, and they must say him link a yard man. For deal with it, and the man, I'll be run around the man I give him, and the man I tell him how much money he want up front, or whatever. You see what I say? But just put that in for just say, the whole me thing again. Them not think say, yo, him can work for the man.
Right.
It will be a group thing, you see me? The brother think about how much money he can get right away without even doing the first thing. You see what I say?
When we think about like them startup series, it reminds me a lot of the Boondocks.
Okay.
The Boondocks is this like a black anime kind of thing, right?
Yeah, I never watched. I heard of it, but I never really watched too much.
So you know about like The Simpsons and
exactly.
the popular show, Family Guy. The Boondocks is like a black version of that, right? It gives the black perspectives on a whole bunch of things. But Stereotype is kind of like that for me because it's very personal and culture.
Right.
Zine. So I give them all the ratings, them do. Any whatever current topic you think about, they do it.
Exactly.
Lately, they've been doing their Stereotype series that's more promoting black empowerment.
Right.
There's a lot of hidden messages such as entrepreneurship or them no focus on the common, easy subjects like bad mind.
Exactly.
Them kind of place it within a bigger message.
And then also like release like your mind, like think outside of the box, like look on a wider picture, and it's like certain like what they must say stereotype or what they must put power from a little. They must say, yo, you don't have to think that way there. You know what I mean? Right. Like people that think say, yo, I saw my born or I saw my grew up or I saw me I got end up. You know, my born poor, so I got dead.
The box
poor.
where you're creating
so
and you're staying.
Well, for allow them mentality there, you see me, I'm glad to see them shed light on it.
They always do. So like. And not just that, if you've ever hear like their interviews, they're very conscious people.
Exactly,
they
very educated.
They know how to articulate themselves, very smart. So that's the background of who they are, and what them doing, in case you don't know. No, recently there's been a little controversy, a little kick-up, that I think shouldn't have been, but we're just going to make people know about.
Yeah.
So Black Rhyno,
Right.
A popular artist.
Formerly a Gaza, I guess.
Formerly Gaza, Portmore Empire. The same lineage as Popcorn.
Right.
And Tommy Lee from the Vibes Cartel camp.
Exactly.
If you don't know the backstory of the Rhyno, kind of fill people in what happened with the Rhyno over the years where we kind of, we don't hear from him as much no more. Popcorn kind of gone really far.
And not Rhyno. So basically, as I said, it was like you could have said he's an understudy then for Cartel, One of them look a student or whatever.
Zin?
And to me, he was actually the first one to bust out of Gaza.
Yeah.
Like, the first one Cartel show out or push a road, you see me?
Yep.
Like, people know him. So, him that go on good or whatever, and then I guess I like a falling out happened with him and Cartel. We don't know the fullness.
Right. Yeah, we're not going to speculate on it.
Exactly. And then, like, that was the end. Cartel basically done with him or whatever. So
and it's like, from Rhino's perspective, the industry almost...
Yeah, done with him.
Done with him.
From Cartel.
So, him kind of get a fight on him, like Shane or other artists. Him think kind of stall a little bit.
Yeah.
Him still do good tune and drop tune.
Right.
And him talent is never hidden.
Never wane. No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, nigga, what? You dropping the
Producer.
SAT words, B?
Producer.
I love it, kid. I love it, man.
Producer. Help us out, please. Yes.
All right, cool. Oh, you caught me off guard, nigga. That's my box that well. I go like, Wayne. Okay, cool. Perfect, Zin.
No fault there.
So,
shot. Yeah.
So this nigga with the SAT words falter.
Yeah.
So him thing didn't falter.
Yeah, and the water don't really. You see me? It's just so basically probably what you would have said is like them blackballing them,
Right.
Like in American term. Oh, I've been blackballed or whatever. Nobody don't really want to deal with me because you don't know. The man who used to roll and say, yo, I'm done with me. So basically from him said that you're done.
It's like people that pick side.
Exactly.
Even without the artists, I say pick side.
Exactly, but that's how it is.
So there's a lot to unpack in this, but we're gonna just kind of keep it. We'll just give the background and narrative before we kind of give our thoughts and opinion. So him career kind of take a little stall, man. Seeing and him, I try to build back him thing, but him not get nowhere. So he make a post the other day.
Right.
Did you see the post on Instagram?
No, I never see the post, but then I saw the answer with like Curly Loxx give this. One of the brothers from Twins That Twins. You know what I say?
All right. So I'm tell you the post. The post essentially was saying like, yo, I'm not getting a fight. I'm not getting no strength. Nobody look past me.
Yeah.
And it was kind of pointing out like, yo, him legacy. Basically him style, like the style of Alkaline and them on the
right. A lot of people are
come
using style.
from him style, which is right. And I must say like, oh, I'm not getting no bookings or I'm not getting no producer and advice him or etc.
All right. We must go no further. Even it's like enough young artists for them to get on. Them have to can write or something like that. See?
Now?
Yeah. Even back in the day when like Rhyno about seeing.
Okay.
All right. So because. And then if you write for somebody, like Cartel write for enough people or whatever.
Zin?
But if you're in a camp, we don't borrow each other's style, listen me. So like Cartel song when say, bad man, look man, whatever, that's Rhyno style. So make a Rhyno done about tune where I flow like that already.
Yep.
So I'm not say Cartel take with him style,
no,
but you borrow from each other.
You're influenced by people around.
Exactly. So yeah, so even Cartel use him style. That me I say.
So alright, so to continue the story now.
Yeah.
So I made the post on Instagram basically I say XYZ, nobody not give no strength.
Right.
But he have a picture. The picture was of a gun, I think with some bullet on a table or something like that. And him say, I saw you going to start dealing with them people in a dancer. This is the only way to kind of purge dancers.
Exactly.
Right? Alluding to
violence.
Yeah. So Curly Loxx now, one of the brothers them from Tuna Twins, him make a video, him try, allegedly, say him try to reach out to him. But before that, somebody will see the post, a conscious brother tag him and say, yo, dog, and them thing Curly Loxx and them man they talk about and thing, on them stereotypes or whatever. So it must get you one night because them get tagged. And say him try to reach out to Rhyno, him try to call him.
Right.
And maybe the number wasn't right or whatever. But anyway, Rhyno respond now. Basically like he must say like, yeah, I try to violate you. This or whatever. So he must say, yo, dog,
why would I do that?
May I try to reach out to you?
Yeah.
Zin?
In a film exact words, I say you might encourage you. And you want to take it as like, you might discourage you.
Zin, exactly.
Yeah.
So, he make a video on YouTube now.
Yeah.
And him basically just, him kind of use the Rhyno situation as a launching pad to talk about some other issues.
Right.
Back to what you were talking about.
Yeah, the whole me thing, which is just, and not just artists alone, it's just people in general.
Yeah.
You see what I say? And even just like twins are twins, go and give an example, like even I use a woman to example. It's just like she get dressed for go somewhere.
Zine?
And before you could have even say, you look good or whatever, she got ask you, or she not even got asked. She got say, you couldn't tell me I look good, not ask.
Not say, even that.
You couldn't tell me I look
before
good.
Before you even reach that stuff.
Already kill your whole vibe already if you that thing for tell her. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you feel like you have to be forced to tell her.
Exactly. And then, instead of being so aggressive, or she being so aggressive, like, it go both ways. If she did say to you, say, you know, Ray, you look nice.
Alright, how much time you get compliment from a woman? Like, when I go out or whatever, you get dressed and she get dressed.
Right.
And she compliment you first.
Not very often. But you know what her response is?
Yeah.
Or always is? Or women in general, it's like, yeah, man. It's almost like you don't have any feelings.
Like you don't need it. But then the same woman them complain and them say, yo, we're desensitized as men because we don't show
affection and
that sensitivity. But it's like, if you are telling me, say, as a man, I don't need a compliment, build up my self-esteem and my confidence, then why I go feel some type of way one time you a ball and me not a ball with you?
Exactly.
You know? But even before that, dog, like, a woman will get her nails done and she come home and she'll do everything. She'll clean everything.
So you can see it.
So if you see it, and make you not notice it before she pointed it out to you. It's a problem.
Exactly.
Zine? Because I think that's a good example of the whole me. Start with me, and then I'll reflect it back to you.
Exactly.
When it's like, yo, why can't we just not be so selfish?
Right. And then it's a simple thing. Whatever you give off, that's what you want to get back.
Of course.
Simple, you know. Easy
What's the
living.
golden rule? So do unto others as you want them to do unto you.
Exactly. So it's a simple living if you ask me.
Yeah, but it sounds simple, dog. But all right.
Yeah.
Let's get a little deeper into this scene.
Yeah.
When it comes to like social media, one of the things that we Loxx that about was that everybody up on social media, they post a picture, and then we stay up on social media for hours.
Yeah.
Not to look for other people's picture, you know, but to see who are responding to them.
Their picture.
Because that's a validating thing to them.
Right.
Zine? And it's like, I'm guilty of it. You know, like when we put up the video them on YouTube or whatever, you know, I am looking for people to look on it and kind of validate, say, yo, we are doing something that's beneficial.
Yeah.
So I think deep down we're all kind of traumatized a little bit for kind of thing, me first.
And the thing is, some more than others. It's just like with anything, as I say, yo, you want someone smart to say, oh, we need to have a balance.
True. Everything is about balance, guys.
Exactly. And that's true.
Real talk.
As cliche as it might sound,
it's real. It's real. So, you know, I did appreciate the video we make, and I appreciate it. I never did kind of just stay within the Rhyno.
Yeah, never single out Rhyno, really.
But one of the problems I have with the video was like, it was almost too smart how simple the message was.
Okay.
Because I think it had to go over a whole lot of people.
Right.
Including, we don't know Rhyno. I've never had a conversation with Rhyno, but maybe even Rhyno. Right. The reason why I'm saying this, right? Him saying that the video about 4 or 5 times. Rhyno, I know you, me, I talk.
Exactly.
Right? And it's like the fact that you even have to do that, yo.
Yeah, but then it might not even be just Rhyno, but the people that run it.
I'm glad I bring that up.
Yeah.
We say Spice.
Right.
With the people, if you look at it, we say Spice. Had a reaction or interaction with Nara from Nightly Fix. Big up Nightly Fix, big up Nara. Big up already the whole crew. And one of the things that was stunning to me, I will talk about it a little bit now in our video, was that Spice was speaking very much out of line with our Fox.
Exactly.
She say, oh, you know, you all do a team done
They have no supporting arguments, bro.
Because someone else is telling them.
Exactly, and them just you riled up for like you can't pinpoint why. And Loxx point out this again. Them can't pinpoint why them upset.
Right.
Or like what the real problem. And then them find everything around it and now say what the real problem is. I mean bring it back to like your daily life again, like you and somebody you interact with all the time and something is reoccurring. Like you and them keep kicking off or whatever. And then you step back and you say, yo, what the real problem? What's the real issue? You know what I'm saying? What about you for real? Like
but somehow we can't be real that way.
Roll them under your sleeve, you see me?
Roll on what?
What's under your sleeve? Roll it
Okay.
So I said I couldn't know.
No, but listen, you have to, in order to do that, you have to really secure yourself in that. Because one of the things that we said in that video was that only for argument go nowhere because we argue about everything except the real problem.
Exactly.
Zine, for example, a man and a woman there, and you know, a simple thing like you just wanting to be, you are attracted to other women.
Okay.
It's hard for you to even have that conversation with your girl, right?
Let it bring that up.
So yo, we'll go around the thing, and everything else happen except you just don't want to tell us, yo, I just really just want to sleep with someone else.
Right.
Even if you're one night.
So, okay, well here's
or you don't want her to tell you that.
Exactly, but here's the thing. You know, there's something else that be a lie that people tell. Like, people always talk about the truth, right? They want to hear the truth, and we should all be truthful with each other. And if you live, or you really want to live, like, your subconscious.
Okay.
So, exactly. So, like, you think one thing, but you're doing something else. Your actions are something else, right? So, like, really you want to be like this loose person and do anything you want to, but society don't think that right for you to do that. Or sometimes in your consciousness also, you're like, how are they going to view me if I live that way?
Okay.
You see what I say? But then when it comes to, that's why I said the whole me thing, if you were just living for you, right? You could do anything you want, you know? That's why I don't believe in all this thing where them say free speech and free world. It's really not. You see what I say? Because if you really want to live like freely, or you know what I say?
Yeah.
Without regards for anybody else. I don't think anybody really do that.
Well, can't you argue that Kanye West did that?
I live freely?
That's what he said. Him said this free speech, free thought.
Well,
YM can agree with Trump.
No, but the thing is, when did he start doing that?
Whenever, but so freedom doesn't have a timeline.
So it just come on time now?
Yeah,
He's
why
been
not?
wanting to do it.
If it maybe wake up and say want to do it and do it that day.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just like they say it's free, but I really don't think it is. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? You think the consequences is the cost?
Yeah, like I don't think anybody, because everybody have thoughts where them really don't express sometimes.
Sure.
I really believe that.
Of course.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I say, you can't live like selfish either. This is like even if you're gonna start a family or something like that, you have to start thinking about not you anymore, but other people.
Right.
And the thing is, when you're born or when you grow up, you learn to take care of yourself. That's the first thing. You learn yourself first. That's how them teach you, you know.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself first, you know. Because them also tell us that if you can't love yourself, you can't love nobody else.
Okay.
You know, but then you're loving yourself for so long, and then now somebody else know where you have to like kind of start sharing stuff with them. It could be difficult.
Okay, so let me get personal real quick. Give you a really good example because I'm hearing you talk, and it's kind of like it's connected to my real life, right?
Yeah.
So, I was married.
Right.
Right, and a lot of times what you see in marriages, especially old marriages, is you stay together for a really long time.
Yeah, but why?
Because society tell you that, you don't want to disappoint people.
Or
you don't want to let down your friends.
Or them would say the kids, or them find out
every reason except the truth
happiness.
is I no longer want to be in this situation.
Exactly.
Zine, so I am no longer married, but that wasn't an easy process.
Right.
It was a lot of turmoil, you know. But in the end, it's kind of like I had to realize with myself, so yo, this is not what I want. Right? And you kind of have to be selfish a little bit and say, yo, you don't care what go hurt, what go feel away, what go have you up. But if you're not happy, you're the only person responsible for your happiness.
Exactly.
Zine? No, the same thing with like weight loss. A lot of people want to lose weight for every reason except for themselves.
Because other people that say, yo, oh, come here,
and when them looking at the mirror by themselves, they can't find the reason why them even not trying to lose weight in the first place.
Exactly.
There's no motivation. Zine? That's what them said dieting don't work because there's someone else instructing you on what to do. You see? That's what them said try to change your habits.
Exactly.
Zine? So I think there's a big message in there about like trying to be real and be truthful, starting with yourself. Because that's the only way you can be truthful with everybody else.
Exactly.
Now, if you're not gonna argue Zine, about something and it's like, him give you 1 point, he goes to bam and knock it down. Another way goes to bam and knock it down. And he just keeps finding things.
Exactly.
Chances are, you're not really arguing with somebody that knows what them are really arguing about. Them just have everything for show to you for mask the real problem.
Exactly.
You understand what I say? So, insecurity is a big part of it. And I think that's what Rhyno kind of showed. And that's definitely what Spice showed. I think her whole thing about, you know, about the black hypocrisy, and then essentially saying it's because of nightly fix. Why?
No, it ain't because of nightly fix, B.
It's not. It's because her manager told her this is a subject you can use to make money off of.
Right.
In my opinion.
And then I say, yo, you just threw a nightly fix night, which was like a dumb move if you ask me.
It's marketing. You gotta say it's strategic marketing.
All right, but yeah, I said marketing. I was watching Entertainment Report because everybody do something pertaining to Spice.
Of course.
And there was this woman on there, I forget her name or whatever. And she'll say, yeah, we understand, say it might be marketing or whatever, but sometimes that lead in a bad place. Yeah, you get the money or whatever, but then you try market or whatever, and you know, you do some things where against, I won't say against the rules, but like against your morals and or whatever, you see me, and then it end up backfiring, you see me I say?
Yeah.
So like, just marketing is not always like, you know?
Yeah, and marketing doesn't always mean it's a good thing.
Right.
There's bad publicity to them. So
Exactly.
no publicity, bad publicity. That's not true.
Right.
There's bad publicity. Kanye West, again, agreeing with Donald Trump, is bad publicity.
I'm mad man now.
That's what I say. So, like, I don't necessarily think, I think Spice does have a reason to want to point a hand at colorism and sort of even out the playing field. And I think she have a valid case against it. But I think the way she went about it, to me, lead me to believe that it's marketing why she do
Exactly.
it. Zin? And I am a professional marketer.
Right.
So I can identify some of the tactics them. When
Exactly.
when Arya says it's a trap.
Yeah, she done to that already.
Yeah.
But like to me, as somebody when I know about marketing, to like the naked eye, it's just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't recognize it.
Everything down to the last line when she said, you want to do me a favor? Go suck your mother.
Right.
To me, all that was scripted. It was like, at the end of the day, this is how I'm going to end it.
Yeah.
If I'm going to end it that way, then I'm not going to done it.
Right.
And I have to have the last word. It just all seemed very formulaic to me, and I didn't really like it. Because I thought she was bigger than that.
Yeah.
You understand
I
what I
guess you
said?
thought wrong, dude.
No, with Rhyno, no.
Yeah.
It's the complete opposite. He isn't marketing himself.
Right.
You understand what I say? Instead, what we see, and I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but I know the fight in Jamaica real because everybody are artist, everybody are producer. So, him kind of sound like there's a little bit of entitlement there, a little bit.
Right. When
people say, yo, I'm medium black Rhyno, I'm supposed to get X, Y,
and
Z.
then so much man I live off of my style. Exactly.
Which is like, and I invalid, but I just don't think that's the way to go about it.
To go about with the gun in the video and
You can't do that.
Someone say some little idiot might have watch it and I say, yo, Ray.
Yo, Rhyno self it's thing yourself it done, Ray.
Yeah, exactly.
And then things happen where you can't control.
Exactly.
And then you are gonna come out again and say, oh, it's not my fault. Well, be careful with your words.
Well, funny I said that now, because what the main reason I say, yo, like, the artists them say them on the
role model.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Them I said they're not, but they're them influence people, man.
I don't think those are the same things though. I think
you
can accept being an influencer without being a role model.
No, but okay, a role model, okay, so basically you answer to me if a role model if you take it up and say, I'm a role model.
I think a role model is someone that's like, there's a greater burden from society.
No, the question I'm asking is like, you tell yourself he's a role model?
No, I don't think.
Just push that point.
No, it push upon you.
Exactly, just like them, you just influence people. You never like
That's
say,
true.
yo, me I gonna influence them. Because I've never met, as I bring up Killer, I've never met Bounty Killer.
Zine?
Ever in a real life.
Is that your role model?
I see him perform, I wouldn't say I'm a role model, but he influenced me a lot.
Okay.
Even if I see my black clothes all the time.
Who is your role model?
The producer can tell you, me I listen to Blak. You see me? And I cause the Killer.
Who is your role model though?
I really
in real
don't
life?
have one.
You've never had a role model? That's an uncle?
No. People I'm look up to, but more than, like a role model is almost like, it's probably such a strong word. Like you idolize somebody. I don't idolize anybody.
Really?
No, I don't.
Idolize Bounty Killer, B.
I don't think so, bro.
What? You idolize Bounty Killer,
No,
dog?
that's a strong word to say idolize.
Like one of our fans said, you want to kill Tommy Lee for a persona, but you want to big up Bounty Killer who's a known woman abuser.
No, and respond to that.
Respond, no, you have the platform.
I did respond to that fan, and I told her, like, yo, reason why I laugh, because I know exactly how it is. I'm going to tell her, I say, yo, like when Killer goes on do the thing with the girl or whatever, and him admit say him wrong, and him say him finds them, give it to him. I don't support them thing there, you see me?
Yeah.
Or from any man or killer overall, you see me, for abuse women. I don't support
Were you
them
vocal in your non-support?
Yeah,
were you
but
vocal now?
she never see it on another podcast. There's one episode where I did say it.
Okay.
You see me? We can't check about the files, you see me, check the levels. Big up yourself, GG.
Check it up. But
yeah.
I think there's a lot of good points, and I encourage everybody to watch the Loxx video because him touch upon some things where just bigger than just Rhyno, like I say, and bigger than just a single issue.
It's a mental thing. Like people just, I don't know who teach them to think that we're there. I guess the whole slavery thing come back to, I guess.
Yeah, the post-traumatic slave syndrome.
You know what I say? So I guess that has something to do with it. But that's why I say, yo, like, alright, there's this movie, Django. Remember Django?
Yeah.
Alright. So like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in that movie you can learn from. The one line where like resonated with me was when they were sitting at the table, you know, like it was Leonardo DiCaprio and like in that house or whatever, and Samuel L. Jackson and the side man or whatever, and you know, him right hand man basically, and him there and him a reason with him and him a say, yo, like Samuel's father used to cheer for him father, and him a say, yo, if I had him that, he would have cut him short long time. You see me? So basically, I want to say, oh, black people can take like so much abuse for so long and don't retaliate or whatever. And what they're saying, you know, and what they're saying is something mentally we do or whatever. They move some bone structure or something them say. That, when we see that in the movie, I say, yo, even if I think for change certain thing long time, that right there stuff make me start think different. I tell us, so we'll not accept certain things.
So if you were a slave, you think you would have been a surviving slave or one of those dead?
I'm probably that dead, cause you know what I say?
We can't all die, B.
The thing is, what I said this now. You see what I say? Cause maybe because I was far reach now and the sacrifice that other people make from long time.
Right.
So I'm able to say this now.
Okay.
You know what I say? So like, even when Kanye said slavery a choice and then thing there, whatever, you know? Like, I really don't think it was a choice. Cause I don't think anybody like bad treatment, isn't it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Do you think you can be, not a choice you make, but one that's...
Unless I evil you pick, I say, boy, if I stay here, so at least I'm going to feed me. If I run with them, I'm going to kill me. And that's, you know.
Right.
You have two options, you know.
Right.
And like I said, it's the lesser evil than pick.
So what do you do?
That's the thing.
Would you jump off into the ship?
The thing what I said, I'm saying this now, that like, me probably wouldn't want to deal with that, but them kind of, I don't know how the people them think. You see what
yeah, you're probably just hopeful to go see your family again one day
or them time there or whatever. You know, so, but when I watch like movies or whatever, I'm try to pick certain things out.
I gotta watch Django again, man.
Yeah, so
did you like the movie?
Yeah, it was a great movie. You see what I said? And then like, a next thing when I bring up again, like, the last episode when I say, yo, the whole bad mind thing and like, even Curly likes to bring it back in a theme thing. It's like a cop out. People always say your bad mind. Even though sometimes you just try to give them some constructive criticism. You see what I say?
Listen, man.
Take it.
There's no such thing as constructive criticism.
It ain't, no?
In dancehall or Jamaican culture. It doesn't exist. It's either you're a yes man or you're bad mind.
Yeah. So, but me I say, we know better. So I say we have to break the mold now to say, yo, it not have to be bad mind. That's why, and then I read the comments from the people I'm right. And I say, yo, bad mind, big up. Lie, look at myself, bad mind, like connotates like envy. And,
it does.
It does. And when you like criticize somebody, it doesn't come from like an envy all the time. It's not envy.
Listen, Curly Loxx again, man. I've rolled up at gems. One of the things he said regarding bad mind, him said, there's two people where you big up.
Yeah.
Zine, people who you can't stop,
right,
and people who can't stop you.
Right.
Zine, them two set of people there, you don't care for. Right. Them, they have no threat to you. See, so them somebody a fight against a dog is because you pose a threat to something what them want.
That's probably that.
You understand what I mean? Them say, dog, let me drop a Yawd Talk for you. Dog no barking hungry mango tree. Yawd Talk. But that's true. If you're not ruffling feathers, you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
Right.
If you're not moving waves and creating, you know, a shift in the way people think, then you're probably not living up to your potential.
That's true.
You understand what I say? So, like, when you have a platform like Spice did, I'm gonna go back on Spice again because I really rate Spice. You don't hear me argue for Spice as queen of dancehall.
Right.
You know, but I was really disappointed because I think she has a platform for one, sit in a space where nobody else in the history of dancehall has sat in, right?
Okay.
I think right now with the Me Too movement in America and the whole woman empowerment situation, she could have been not just the queen of dancehall, but also the king.
Okay.
So uncontroversial, but she could have lead dancehall in a new generation of, and not just one or two women alone can do it, but we can bring all of these talented women with me and show them and say, yo, we are on the thing. Right. A unity thing. You understand what I say? Maybe even also lead like a Jamaican Me Too type of movement, where it's actually putting power back in the hands of women.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see her do that. And I understand the forces are not necessarily with her to do it, but I would have preferred her using her platform for that.
Yeah.
No, she is doing a lot of positive things, so we have to give her credit there. And I think that's why I personally was a little bit disappointed in
because Netflix always give her like props too. So
yeah, and it's like I just hate to see people who I consider leaders being led. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
If Spice they come to them conclusion that based on the video where she watch herself, I wouldn't feel the same way I feel now. But it appears that she come to them conclusion that you saw somebody that tell her something. And to me, you can't be a leader and make somebody a leader down apart.
Or even if somebody says something to you, you go and validate it, you see me?
Yeah, that's what it means. You understand what I say?
Check it first before you come serious, you see me?
I had a conversation with our producer recently where we were talking about just in the future, like say you had kids, right? And if you had a child that wanted to do something, like say I have a daughter or a son, young age, 9, 10 years old, I'm smoke weed. Zina, she say, yo, how I feel about it? And I say, well, if them come to me and say, yo, them smoke weed because them want smoke weed, it's a conversation.
At 9?
At 9, 10, any age. If them can convince me to them do it because them want to do it, it's a conversation.
Okay.
But if my final say somebody force them or peer pressure, make them do it, it's different. My reaction is totally different. It's probably visceral because...
So when them go and tell them reasoning why them do it, how you react?
No, me no say you have sense. No, me no say you're an independent thinker.
Okay.
See? And no, me no say if I can convince you on a reason not to do it.
Yeah, you probably listen.
Right. But more I know so nobody can influence you.
Okay.
That more from my kids. So when we had the conversation, we're just kind of talking like, yo, we have to kind of break this mold of yes man thing.
Yeah.
Zine? And that are my biggest fears to have a child that's either one not ambitious or that's a follower.
Right.
You understand what I say? Because me not stay so I'm gonna hate for sim. One of my offspring them that way there.
Right.
Cause you can't change that in a dog.
I know, but the thing is like you'd hope that they don't come cause you don't know where I can get cause they might become like somebody some family member or somebody else. It's weird, you know?
But I want them to have them own a
No, cause like alright, funny you said that. Come here, let's talk about work. I work today in the general foreman. In brother work there. And he must say, yo, you don't understand how his brother comes. So I wonder if them have the same pain. Yeah, cause I must say, yo, like, how him not understand how him and my brother? Cause them man in not drive to do nothing or nothing.
But that's common though in a family.
That's what I said. But them have same mother, same father, and them like, it's like, how do you know?
So out of all my siblings them, I share both parents with one of the siblings. We're not alike.
You say you share both parents with one of them. I talk say 4 picnic and them have same mother, same father, but then
none of them are alike?
No, like 2 might be okay and 4 might be fucked up.
What do you mean by fucked up?
Like them not drive to do nothing. Or them just they're not motivated.
How you say somebody fitting fucked up, dog?
Alright. Them don't want to do nothing for themselves, Bridget.
So like, them unambitious, them lack drive.
Yes.
Okay.
And you have to what cause that. Them have the same mother and father.
I don't think ambition is a drive, is something you can inherit though. Alright, same thing, right? Yeah. Another conversation we had was about like being gay. Yeah. I don't think that's something you can inherit. I think that's a behavior. I think being ambitious and being driven.
That topic I don't know what it's about it, my lad, cause like
no, we don't have to touch that. I'm just using it as a quick example. But if anybody want to point out something, please drop a comment. We can have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's something you're born with.
Right.
I don't think you're born with. I think you can be predisposed to certain things, but I don't think you can be born with. My son are gonna be ambitious.
Right. Okay. You know, like all right. Not even the whole gay thing, but like them when it starts, it said boys should like blue, girls should like pink. Those are the colors, right?
You sure you want to go there?
No, may I go there? Cause I tell her why may I go there.
Okay.
See, cause this is something that's crazy to me. When I was a wonder about.
Okay.
All right, boom. Because I know my teacher said boy blue, girl pink, right?
Okay.
All right. Women wear perfume, right? And men wear cologne. That's what you were taught, right?
Okay.
Here's the crazy part that confuses me all the time. If a girl wears a perfume that I like, love her, I smell it from her.
Yeah.
Why can't I wear it?
You can.
Well, I know. May I tell you what it lead up to now. See?
Okay.
So like, I say I like how it smells on her, but
I feel like we just started the podcast.
Well, so I say, yo, like, beloved, how it smells on her, but I don't think I should be wearing that because it's feminine, right? Well, I know. Now me have a cologne and me like wearing a girl will tell me say, I like when you wear that cologne. So when I go check she, that's the cologne I wear because she like it.
Okay.
See? But she not gonna wear the cologne herself. So now who teach you now for say what me for like smell and what she for like smell and why can't I wear it? Because I know say that for she and that's for me. Now the new cologne them like Tom Ford or whatever, them say both men and women could wear it. see what I say?
You notice I can't stop smiling.
Yeah. So it's just like, it confuses me all the time.
Why am I smiling?
Right. Listen, no more here.
So, something we have to talk about at some point.
Yeah.
It can't fit on this podcast.
Yeah, the episode.
Because it's deep. No, it's deep.
Yeah.
And I think it can be a very emotional, if you open your mind, topic. So the question you just asked is, why are we conditioned to be the genders that we are?
Right.
See?
Oh, you know, like whatever, you know? Say, yeah.
Behavior.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pose a quick question. I just want to give you your quick answer.
Yeah.
How do you feel about raising your daughter to be less feminine, more gender neutral?
Like, so
instead of the gear pink, paint her room pink, you paint it green. Instead of the gear a dress, you buy, shorts. You raise her as if she doesn't have a gender.
Right. That's what I mean.
You don't call her pretty. You don't call her cute.
So may I say?
And that's what I mean. You don't allow people
so
to
is that
so
basically what you're saying, make them choose them one thing, pretty much?
Not even that. You don't expose them to either. You remove the concept of you are a woman, so you should act like this. You're a guy, you should act like this. Mm-hmm. Have you ever thought about that? Do you think you can do that?
Nah.
Or do you want your daughter to be, oh, that's my princess?
Yeah, some of that girl. Cause that me know. That's the mold I'm used to. That's all I know. So like, but then the crazy thing is, if your son born and him like feminine, is like, what are you gonna do? Like him have certain traits or whatever. It's like, yo, what are you gonna do about that? Isn't it?
Like I said, we have to revisit the conversation.
I don't know how reach us about.
Because you asked a good question. You say if you like perfume,
but
why can't you do
it's crazy.
But the thing is, society. These are societal constructs.
But how do you know like that's the smell? I just like the smell. Like I like the smell. You see what I say?
But you can wear it.
Yeah, but
remember we talk about independent thinkers, right? And being truthful. Me as a man.
But me I smell. I say you smell like a bitch.
Well, I know.
You see me?
What does that mean? Smell like a bitch.
Like a girl, like it. But
why is it a bad thing if you like how the woman smell?
But certain smell, you know that's a girl. Like that's like.
So.
You know, me no want to smell like a girl.
So a fruity smell. So if alright.
Exactly.
So hold on. If me bring a bottle come without a label, zine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go say boom boom spritz.
Yeah.
Zine. And it smells fruity.
Yeah.
But me tell you, no, that you mean a Tom Ford for man this rare. You're not gonna think of it.
But
no way.
The thing is because you're so accustomed to fruity things to women. So I'm done condition the way already.
But how do we unprogram our mind that way?
Even if I not see the name on the bottle, when you smell a certain, you say that's linked to a woman.
Okay. Fair.
So it's just like even so many questions now. Like
but
like, who taught you like colors? Why green is blue? Who tell us that that's the color?
We need a scientist to come answer these questions.
No man, tell us seriously.
But here's the thing.
Yeah. How you know so like, okay, if something is salty or if it's sweet, why not the opposite?
Yeah, you stop me, dog. Because I don't have an answer for it.
Like who teach like them something and them teachers say cause like even if you taste something you're like, oh that's salty. If you taste something like, oh it's sweet, like how do you know? Who tell us that?
Who defines
exactly?
Who defines the senses, etc.
Like something else on me I go in that too. Like, alright. The whole like oral sex thing or whatever. See?
Welcome to the Yawd Talk podcast.
Like when them say it prominent now or whatever, blah blah blah. People always had mouth and them always have gender.
And they've always been doing oral sex.
From a long time.
Right?
So it's like it's just like this is who started? You know what I said? Like who first say I'm gonna try that on Ray?
I don't know, but I think the bigger question is why is it still a problem?
No, but then the next thing is like, you ever feel like,
stop. What book you? Why you come here with all these questions? Me?
Like, man, no, I just thoughts I have, like
So all right, nature versus nurture. Like let's talk about that real quick. Go on, something the answer in your milk right now. So talk. Let me hear what you have to say.
No, go ahead, God. I gotta remember.
So, nature versus nurture, right? Some things are instinctive, but some things we're taught, right? Why are we taught? Maybe it's for control, maybe it's for order, whatever the reason is. We don't know, right? The whole idea that this person is everything that's white is considered pure. Your wedding dress, a dove when somebody I got heaven,
right?
Everything is white and bright. See?
Hold on, stick a pin. Like when on them have all white party, purposely me wear full black.
Yeah.
Purposely I do it. Because Why you gotta tell me something to wear white? What's so great about it? Like, you know? I can't hear white to talk a dirty up, but that me I try to tell her.
So at pure all white party that's happening,
I'll wear black.
You better wear some white, you know, dog.
Exactly.
See me?
You know what I'm saying?
So my thing is, no, I think that's different. That's a different instance. Right. Because if somebody's putting together an event and they're trying to create uniformity, if you want to wear black, wear what you have, yeah. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But the reason why them wear white is because they're marketing a specific look. I get that. See, no, wear anything you want to wear. But these social construct of, you know, you're a man, so you have to behave this way. You're a woman, you have to behave this way. And creating these platforms and ceilings. We box myself in the dog.
Yeah, but
you understand?
That's why
if me want to wear woman deodorant, why can't I?
But now, just for now, you're gonna. That's why you have so many. Every day them have a new sex. Every day I hear something. Every day I let her add on to the thing, man. Cause I don't know. One name, what's the only thing I know? Heterosexual, I know that. And
it's LGBTQIA. That's the last thing I remember.
Full alphabet, I mean, what's a metrosexual? What is that?
What is a metrosexual, producer? I think a metrosexual is a person who is like a guy will like get the pedicure and the manicure them done and them eyebrows them done and everything there. Like
I mean, there's so much to get in that, but it's just like it's too much. Right?
So if you got a pedicure and a manicure, would you get like clear coat?
Yeah, a regular middle. Yeah.
Okay, would you get your eyebrows done?
No.
Why not?
Because I regular woman argue with me like, you need to shape them up. Really.
Why wouldn't you?
Whatever.
LGB.
Yeah.
LBGQTIA.
It's just like, you see with me, like, it goes back to everything, the balance, and everything in that. But now I said, you can shape your eyebrows if you want, and I look for you in a weird.
But I'm trying to figure out why you don't do it.
Why am I not doing it?
Yeah.
I think it's feminine. That's what I think.
Okay, but what does it mean by feminine? What does that mean? And why is feminine softer than being masculine?
It is.
Why?
It is.
But I think women are stronger than men.
At a certain degree, in a certain
in everything.
No.
I think apart if you take the physical out of it, I think physical is training.
Right, okay.
What is it that a man can do outside of lifting a box?
That's the thing about it, but like,
take your time, yeah, wait.
No, but the thing is like, but here's why we say feminine. Because women like to be treated like softer and nicer. You see what I say?
That's not true.
Huh?
And just the fact they're gonna call you misogynistic, bro.
I hear that, Betty.
You're gonna have to address that.
But remember, you have the footage of that. What the next word that she used to call me?
She said you're sexist.
Yeah, and
misogynistic.
I'm misogynist and crocus bag of thing them say.
But here's the thing, though. When you say like women like to be treated soft, is that really true, or
yes.
do we wait? Do we treat women soft to validate our own masculinity?
No, cause woman will tell us say you're not affectionate. So what I said before.
But affectionate and soft aren't the same things.
No, you're not treatment like you're not loving. You're not whatever. Them like to be
but those are
reminded.
The adjectives you're using aren't the same as soft.
It's not.
No, loving and kind and affectionate. Those aren't soft.
So what then?
That's different. That's being loving. Say if you have your son and I go tell your son to love him and kiss him.
Well, I'll tell him I love him.
You won't kiss your son?
I'm not tell him I love him.
You won't kiss your son?
Eh?
You won't kiss your son?
But I don't know about that.
If me have my son, me I kiss my son every day, dog.
No, I'll hug him up and tell him I love him.
No, me I hug him up, kiss him every day.
See, mental.
To each his own. But what I'm trying to say is like the questions you ask were very relevant. You say, why do we do this or why do we do that?
No, but that's why I know people I say them do anything. You know when I say them do anything where like I'm blessed, so I'm just gonna live free and say nobody can tell me I'm enough to be gay, I'm enough to be bisexual, I'm enough to be. Every day I was gonna say a different letter add on the thing.
No. May I move past that?
Yeah.
You will be accountable.
Yeah.
I'm trying to dig deeper into why you consider being loving or being nice or being, all these different things as soft. Why you associate those with female traits?
Alright, here's the thing, mama tell her from a little, right?
See, yeah.
We all go basic school and then there was a slow, I don't know if it's a nursery rhyme or whatever, it was a storybook. And them said what little girls are made of.
Okay, should be interesting.
Yeah, sugar and spice and everything that's
everything nice. Okay.
What little boys are made of? Them tell about worm and like you have to play in the dirt and them something there.
Okay.
So that I know from a little.
Okay.
You see what I say?
Yeah.
You see me frog, snail and puppy tail. See?
Puppy tail, dog?
Exactly.
So
that puppy tail. So like girls and to this day, I just saw them say, you have to remind them, say them pretty, you have to tell them, say you love them, you have to like, that's what I'm saying, I associate all of that with being soft.
Okay, but the question I'm trying to ask is, are women asking for that, or are we just doing it because that's the way we've been conditioned?
No, woman asks it.
Okay, but what I'm hearing though is women asking to not be considered soft and to not be considered, lesser than.
I don't think them lesser than a man. I never.
You may not think that, but when you associate words like soft versus tough, one has to be lesser than. Those are on equal footing in the context where you use them.
This is remember, we're not equal.
What do you mean we're not equals?
Like I was said before, equal doesn't mean identical.
Sure, we're not identical for sure.
Right, exactly. So that's.
But what do you mean we're not equal?
No, I meant we're not identical. So
okay. Current check. All right.
We're not identical. So there has to be like you treat women different from the way that you treat.
Yeah, but why are we treating them better than we have?
Better than we have?
Yeah,
like
why?
Women in general, or
yeah, why? So qualities like I'm gonna stick with soft, right? Men, not you, but men, us, in general, we use qualities like soft as a way to not give women the footing they deserve. Stop.
Yeah.
For example, I'm gonna say, yo, no girl can run my house. Why? Them soft.
no.
Subconsciously, yes, we're thinking that. We're thinking it's because they're soft and they're loving, they're kind, they're emotional, why they can't be the head of the household.
Head of the household, how though?
Be the breadwinner. Be the one to open the door when the door knocks. All of these things, like.
No, I'm not saying I go open the door, man.
Why not? Because she's soft?
No, but
Why?
I'm me the man of the house.
But what does that mean? You're the man of the house. Even that term, man of the house, where that come from?
No, but woman expect that from it.
Okay.
Ask the producer if you think of that.
Producer, do you expect your man to be the man of the house? And what does that mean?
Gender roles.
Okay.
So no matter here, them run off them 14, my lad.
Okay, no, but
like them still like certain things.
I get that, and I can guarantee the viewers that are watching this now, most of them are gonna side on what we've been taught, right? Which is a man to do that. This is a man.
All right.
X, Y, Z
okay.
is for man.
I got tell you all this now. Even woman states that when them have the mental, when them say, yo, yeah man, you're not a feeling.
Yo, I eat that.
No, but listen.
Eat with a passion.
Woman, them get taught a man tough. No, man to be tough. Let them teach you. No.
Yeah.
Seen? So you don't have a problem with them, I say that?
Say man to be tough?
Yeah, a man of it feel no hurt.
I'll tell you why. Wait, hold on. I'll tell you why it's different, right?
Yeah.
You see, the group that is disenfranchised, they're allowed to have complaints. Us as man, we aren't allowed to complain. There's a reason why you can have a feminist movement without a man in this now, whatever the fuck the word is. Hold on, there's a reason why you can have a black empowerment movement but not a white empowerment movement. You see, because the group that's disenfranchised, they're allowed to change the rules because they've been the one that's not been benefited. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, the woman them up on a footing where they must say, yo, no, dog, we keep on put this glass ceiling over our head because we're soft or because we're whatever, where we can't be leaders, we can't be the head of the household. Stop. We can't, be the deans of schools or whatever it is. If you look on the top corporations in America, it's mostly run by man. You understand what I say that? So woman never try to seize by the power there. No, if man come out and say, no dog, this whole Me Too movement, want to me, want to the man then.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be fair. It would be looked down on because we have been the ones setting rules that benefit us.
Right, but what I say is, I'm not even talk about such a broad scale. I talk about like in a regular life.
Okay, let's narrow it down.
Where
then.
like a woman, she was taught like from Shalika, a man supposed to be tougher, stronger. All right, may I give an example? Like,
tougher and stronger. How?
Even emotionally. Listen.
Okay.
Like say, how they were like saying, you know, give them a compliment or nothing or whatever.
Right.
Exactly. But all right, I'm not telling you something. Okay. You know, like say, hypothetically speaking, right?
Zin.
You give a girl a massage, right?
Zin.
You as the man, you like to give massage.
Okay.
And you turn to her and say, give me a massage. Yeah. And she look for you and say, me no massage, man. Me never do that yet. How would you feel?
Nah, you gotta learn now.
No, master, how you that feel? Like, you feel like, and I'm talking about, I can't say the word, reciprocity?
Reciprocity.
Yeah, right. Yeah. See? Them talk about that all the time. That's a simple thing.
Yeah.
You can't do that, but you know. That,
No. But she's not saying she's not. What you just said, stop. What you just saying to that was that she said, I've never done it before.
No, she said she nah do it, man, a massage, man. You know, let me finish.
Okay, finish your statement. So she said she nah do it because she don't massage, man.
Like.
That's cool. Then don't have no feelings. That you just a massager again.
No, what you mean, Dillon? Like, come on, dog. Actually, this is when my voice gets high. You see me? Like, yo.
Welcome to Yawd Talk, the unfiltered Jamaican podcast.
What you mean? Say, yo, you know, feel no way of mine.
Because remember, burn me once is not a problem.
Nah,
you're not burn me again.
Nah, you're master. This is a simple thing. And I was like,
but she's not obligated to give you a massage because you didn't like you give massage and you give her one.
No.
Why does she have to give you back one?
No, it's like, yo, you never try. It's like a bonding thing. Yeah, it's
sure. Expectation breed disappointment. You have to ask her before you get the massage. So yo, I'm gonna go one date and how you feel.
Nah.
But even still, if she don't give you a massage, then why is that a big deal?
What do you mean why is that a big deal?
Go your bed. Just don't get no more massage. And next time she asks one and say, no, remember you don't give massage.
This is because you're gonna start a problem now. I don't want to start a problem. We don't be
you didn't start the problem.
Yeah, no.
She has started because she don't give massage.
It's gonna become an argument. That's what I try to tell her. Because I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this is a simple thing. Like, and just the response. Remember we talked about delivery the other day?
How dare you?
No, remember we...
That is so selfish. Listen where I said that. Listen where I said that.
Yo, evil. What?
Listen. We're gonna listen now. Y'all say it's a simple thing because you want a massage. Huh? If she don't like to give a massage, you can't be mad and say she don't want to do it, dog. You just need to get out of the mindset so you deserve a massage.
No, I gave you an example of that one thing.
Sure.
You know what I say? Alright, I can give you another example.
Please do.
You know what I mean? It's just like, as I said, them want you to tell them, say, you love them all the time, but they don't say it. Them not give out the same energy.
Yeah, I agree.
I said, like,
I hear
you don't see a problem with that?
No.
You don't?
I don't.
And then them answer is, like, hear the answer. Oh, I see my mom do that to my dad, and him just take it.
Cool.
I'm see my auntie do that to her husband, and him take it.
Yeah, go.
Una said that I already tell her, like, why you can't break the mold, why I think it's okay to do that.
I understand.
It's not okay to do it.
Here's what I'm saying.
And then when I talk about, oh, the man, he might jump the fence now, because he more affection from somewhere else, or find it from somewhere else.
And he should.
Thing, the man ask him,
and he should.
Eh? Why? It doesn't have to be that.
It doesn't.
So I say, go back to conversation again.
Okay.
Like, if you reason with the person, and you show them a simple thing.
Right.
Like, I don't want it to have to go to that route. So me I tell you, say, meet me halfway. I'm not asking for move a mountain.
Okay, I get that. And I think that's a warranted conversation. So now you date a girl, and you have the conversation then. And she don't bend.
Yeah.
What do you do then? You keep on the conversation and stress out yourself?
That's the thing. But, like, suppose you like other things about her. It not have to be where it have to end like you know what my grandfather told me one time? He must say, you know why a lot of like marriages don't work or relationships don't work? It's because one person doesn't want to say sorry or they don't want to apologize. It's always a simple thing, Bridget.
Yeah.
You see what I say?
That's a fact.
A simple thing.
That's a fact.
You know what I tell her?
That's a fact.
No, but me I tell her, so when me I tell you say a thing like a massage and you're going to look for me and tell me, say, just take it and just take nothing some might and
that's not, I'm not saying just taking it. What I'm saying to you is
I'm not subservient.
That's not what I'm saying. You and these SAT words, please define that for me. I'm gonna understand what is subservient.
Don't like the slavery thing, you just follow anything them tell you. And you take anything them tell you.
Okay, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you can't change the person. You can't
I just gave you an example. I'm not trying to change her.
Okay,
what I said be like they like to get certain energy. Why you can't give back a percentage of energy there?
You're not listening. Listen to my response.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Step one is explaining yourself what you want.
Right.
See? If you're not getting that, step two is up to you. Either you mad yourself and keep on to try to get that, or you adjust your behavior. Because you know what? You can't change for them behavior.
Exactly.
You can only change yourself.
Exactly, but they're saying...
and I get it. If you don't want to lose the person, then maybe they're worth having a conversation over and over again. But at some point, we're going to mad yourself 10 years later.
That's the definition of insanity, because you keep doing the same thing and expect to get a different result.
At some point, you have to change.
But what may I say is, as a man now, you grew up, right? Or whatever. When you were younger, and as Cartel said, from my girl, this, I tell her, pack her back. That was the cop out.
Yeah.
From them violated done, we just find the next one.
Right.
So I say,
but we're trying to be different. We're trying to build something.
Yeah, and it's growth.
I get you.
So you have to move away from that. So you got to have dialect now, a conversation with people.
Yeah.
You know what I say? You do that or whatever, and then, but what I say is, when you try to show them a simple thing, but they keep on a push for them agenda, and now hear what you are saying.
Right.
So I said that's where the problem come in.
Yeah, but sometimes, us as people, the unique thing and the beautiful thing is that we're usually at different places in our lives.
That's true.
So when you may be at a place where you don't make certain mistake, you don't run the next girl or whatever, maybe now you want to settle down.
Yeah,
but maybe them that stage where they must say, dog, if me no want to give massage, me not give no.
No, you try to be on the same wavelength. Me not expect, like, you know what the thing is? In any relationship, I never compare my girl them to nobody on TV. Like, oh, I wish you were like Halle Berry, or I wish she looked this way, or I wish whatever. I'm grateful for woman, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
And, like, you know, for me, obviously, what I say. So it's just like, I'm just talking in general. I'm not single out nobody.
No. Like, I don't think you are either. I don't think you're speaking. You're trying to single nobody out.
Like, my reason with the girl one time, and the girl told me, say, yo, like, Mr. My mother do that to her husband, and like.
Then go take your mother, man.
And it's just
because
like,
him take that.
Yeah, exactly. So, but they're thinking it's okay, and that's what I try to tell you.
I get it.
You know?
I don't think you're understanding what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah.
I am not disagreeing with you. What I'm simply proposing is the solution to that problem there is one of two roads. Either one, your mother yourself or try to change them.
I understand
or you change yourself. I'm going to give you a good example.
But hold on, but what I'm saying is, you don't want to take the simple, because it's easier for this guy than to build in a man.
Of course it is. It's hard to build.
Yeah, it not take much to go and destroy something.
Yeah, when I go barbershop, usually have a thing where say, it's my barbershop have a thing where say, it take, X amount of like 20 visits to get a bill of custom.
Yeah.
Zine? But all it take is one bad haircut.
Yeah.
Zine? So I think you do have to be mindful that it does take energy and effort.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, like get back to what we talked about in the beginning, you are the only one responsible for your happiness. You can't then blame that person for never giving you a massage. I say, yo, I choose you. No. You stayed in that situation and not get a massage.
No, but what I'm saying to you, like, okay.
What's it worth?
No. What man say, yo, like, and not even just the massage. That was just an example.
I know, I get it. But it's like cooking or whatever is important to you.
What man say is like, when you grow to this thing where you try like building with somebody, or it's like, even like in school, you do a group project and you get two idiots in the group, but them never on time. them not do for them part.
Sure.
And then the whole crew get the same grade.
Yeah. So all right. So if you did a group project, Zine, and we've been there, if you have 4 people in the group and 2 of them not do nothing,
yeah.
Do you stop doing your work or do you try to make sure so you get a B?
Exactly. You try to get it.
Even if them get an unfair B, you're not gonna stop and say, yo, you're not gonna look on it and say, nah, I'm done. I don't want this B because I'm not gonna make you get a B and me, I get a B and me, I do the whole.
But you see what you just said? You're gonna keep working, right?
Yeah.
But you're not apply that to, you say you have a choice to walk away from the person there.
I didn't say walk away. No. I said you can walk from that situation.
The situation, yeah.
So you know why, like with me, I'm trying to not argue if me I date somebody. Here's why.
Yeah.
Arguments are healthy, but I think conversation discussions are healthy, right? I think instead of arguing like the same, I'll use a massage situation.
Yeah.
If me like my tea sweet with 4 cups of sugar, I with 4 tablespoons of sugar,
yeah.
And the person over there, every time you ask her to make tea, she put 2 in.
Yeah.
Instead of arguing with her about it, you know what I start?
Make it what I
I'm gonna start with 2 in there too.
Yeah.
And then you happy because you are the year 2. But me are good because me I get me 4. Yeah, or me can look for every day and argue and say, why you never give me more sugar? Why never? Just avoid certain things.
We'll wrap this up. But may I say, if you want, I'm gonna use a woman as an example again, because I don't style me as what?
Misogynistic.
Or whatever.
Not gonna love my friend in that.
No, it's all good.
Not gonna love my friend in that.
If she do something where you don't like, the way you do is you mirror her. You know what I mean? When I say mirror, what you mean?
Same thing what she do.
And they drive her up the wall.
Yeah, if an woman, you think that them drive up the wall, it's we.
Yeah.
Remember, if you come home late 2 o'clock a morning every day, see? And she keep on say, yo, stop coming late, stop coming late. You know how she have to do for change her mind? Stop coming late, you come in 2 o'clock and she not there.
Yeah.
And she come in after you.
Yeah.
You never come in 2 o'clock again,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I said the same energy. All I try to say.
That's why I said, don't give her a massage again.
No. The same energy where you give off, expect to get the same thing.
Yeah. So, you know what? And I think that's a good way to circle about the conversation. You know, golden rule, man.
It's not
do unto
all about,
others
yeah,
as you want them to do unto you.
Yeah, it's not all about me, you see me?
So if I like your picture, you feel like my picture.
Yeah, and it's just like, yo, that's it. It can't be just about me. And then it'd be a crazy world, man, I tell you, if that was the case. It would be really
It is
crazy.
a crazy world. And I think
I
think it is because, and I think that's one of the things that stunted dancehall's growth is because we've always been looking for one king. Like, we can all be kings. Right. We can all be, you know, there can be a Jay-Z and a Diddy in the same world. Right. It doesn't have to be just one Bounty Killer, one Cartel, or whatever. You can be multiple leaders, and you can all work together. You're not competitors.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? There's no reason why me can't expect a massacre and I doing that stuff.
Right.
What are y'all competing for?
No, but that's ego and bugger thing, you know?
Ego.
Yeah, but that's what people tell you what to think, and you know, someone.
We gotta continue this discussion.
And all that,
there's a lot of things in here we didn't touch on.
Thoughts, man, have you seen me? I'm telling you.
Let us know what you think. Give us your feedback and make sure to subscribe. Another one to the books.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Season 2 sound good.
Yeah.
All right. One love.
Yeah.
Talk ya talk, blah 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 blah. Talk ya talk, blah 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 blah. Move and go it. Move and go it.